Hey, it's Bobby at Gloss, going through the Bobby G autograph collection, and I realized that you guys know I have thousands and thousands of autographs, but I also have over 15,000 LPs, so I figured why not show you some of my signed LPs. So I'm going backwards, starting with some of the B's here, and the first one that I want to show you is a classic movie star, Ingrid Bergman. This is the soundtrack for Whom the Bell Tolls, and it was gotten in person when she was appearing in San Francisco in a play, I think in the 70s. And I've given you a comparison here of that signature versus an in-person signature from an autograph book in 1962. So when my friends gave this to me, I was so grateful to be able to add Ingrid Bergman to my collection because I never wrote to her when she was alive, which I could have done. I've been to literally hundreds and hundreds of concerts. This woman is the best live performer that I've ever seen. Dame Shirley Bassey is incredible. I found this at the thrift store for $1.50, but it matches exactly the in-person signatures that I got from her when I met her here at San Francisco's Davies Hall. And I have to tell you, she was incredible. She came out, she opened with Goldfinger, Diamonds Are Forever, and I Think I Am What I Am. Got 3 standing ovations in a row, stage flooded with flowers, and then she said, "Now are you ready for me to sing?" Who comes out with their only American hits and then still enthralls the audience for another hour or so? Dame Shirley Bassey, that's who. Here is a rare disco singer. I think she's from Germany. Claudja Barry. This album, also another find at the thrift store. I think $1. And I have to say, I loved her because when I first went to clubs, she had a hit song called Down and Counting. And I loved it. She also does Boogie, Woogie, 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 Dancing Shoes. Lies, 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 yeah, they're gonna get ya. I met Tom Bailey on the 80s cruise from the Thompson Twins. His question and answer session was so good. And his stories about working on so many other people's work in the 80s. I mean, he was a top synthesizer, him and Howard Jones. They were highly in demand. Here's Dr. Doctor, also signed by him. Unfortunately, the other 2 members went with him because he was solo on the 80s cruise. Sex shooter, shooting love in your direction. Apollonia from Apollonia 6 and from Purple Rain. I met her in person, and I have to tell you, at first she was a little skittish and she didn't want to take a picture with me unless I paid a certain amount of money, but then she saw that Dale Bozzio knew me. They both have a Prince connection. And she came over and she said, "Oh, this guy has a real special light." And I was like, "Oh." She's like, "Now do you want to take a picture?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." This one I recently met. I met her 3 or 4 times. Annabella, Do You Want to Hold Me? This is, she was so good. I love Bow Wow Wow. And she's still so good and so sweet in person and a big animal lover. This album cover was this album is the one that has I Want Candy on it. And it was, I think, banned in the United States for a little while because it has an underage, I think she was 14 or 15, girl on the cover in a state of semi-nudity. So I think this is a collectible. Well, it definitely is since it's signed by her. And lastly, we're going to close with the president of A&M Records, the guy who helped the Carpenters launch their career, amongst other things. And he sings, "This Guy's in Love with You." Mr. Herb Alpert. Love him. I saw him and his wife, Lonnie Hall, from Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66 performing together. It was fantastic. Anyways, I have hundreds of signed LPs as well, so I will show you some more of those in the future. And for those of you who are collecting autographs, continue to do so. Don't forget to show some love to those older stars. Take care. Have a good day.